Hello everybody, it's Friday and I'm excited. Market was pretty boring today, honestly. Only moved 0.24% and it kind of just steadily creeped up all day and then took a little nosedive at the end. SPY went up a little more than the Qs today. I can bring this over. This is what I'm trading with. So my account overall lost 0.17%, so did not beat the market. And yeah, it's pretty painful when the market goes up and your portfolio goes down. But I mean, that's kind of to be expected to these little dribbler days, right? And so this one on the bottom is my IRA account, right? This one I'm not allowed to margin. I'm not doing short stock there. It's just pure warrants and shares, right? And it's not purely warrants. I do have some shares of the Qs and semiconductor ETFs and some other tech stocks and other things. But then this 155 is my other individual account where I'm doing kind of more scalping strategy, short stock, and getting warrants. And it's interesting, right? Today we look at it also. I can't take it, but the IRA account outperformed, and I feel like that's kind of what I see normally, right? The IRA outperforms on just like flat days or days where the market just goes straight up. The hedged account kind of outperforms on down days or really choppy days. And here it wasn't choppy, it didn't move a lot, so yeah, not really the kind of day that we want. But it's fine, happens sometimes, right? Not every day is going to be massive gains, so you gotta wait for him. Crypto, we can look at crypto. Actually had a pretty decent day, everything up a few percent. Getting into some things that did well today. Fusion Fuel Green, it's called. Doing some kind of energy. Yeah, I mean, it popped a little bit. I'm looking to get into this at 4 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, hoping it cools off a little bit. I can get a bunch of shares really cheap. You know, maybe buying like 10-20 bucks at a time, slowly build up, because if it tanks you don't want to be holding the bag on some bullshit thing. But it is nice when you can get in when it's dirt cheap. This is kind of was a similar story, this ZOOZ power, right? A few months ago this was at 3-4 cents. Then it's been really spiky, bouncing around between 12 cents and 3 cents. It's back up, it's up to 15 now at all-time highs, so maybe look to grab some more of this at 7-8 cents if it comes back. But that's an interesting one too. And even, you know, now at 15 cents, in the grand scheme of things, if this goes up to $3 or higher, then you're going to be kicking yourself about the 2 cents you were saving here. But at the same time, if it tanks down to 4, then you're going to be kicking yourself if you load up on a lot up at these prices here. So you got to make the call. LIDR, this is another one that was crushing it yesterday. Shit's up at 40 cents right now. Went up. Yeah, it went up. This massive gap up. Bouncing around a lot here. And then today, just ripped up again from 25 cents to 40 cents. So that's pretty crazy. Now we're going to look at things that went down. ARQQ went down quite a lot. 22% just today. You can see the stock itself went down 2% today. So kind of interesting, and I couldn't really find any really horrible news, so this huge move down here may be unwarranted. No pun intended. What else dropped today? Valens, right? This one crushed it yesterday. Huge gap up. And then cooled off a tiny bit today, but you can see the 13 cents where it's at is still way higher than the 8 to 6 cents we were buying at for the past month or however long you've had this. Newton, this is another quantum kind of research company, and you can see it's been trading in this. You guys know I'm not really a technical guy, but this kind of looks like a bull flag coiling up type of pattern, and you can get it right at the bottom of where it's been trading here. Doesn't mean it can't go lower, so looking to buy a little bit of this and maybe put some limit orders in case to DCA in. But this one, oh man, this one I feel like any day now some kind of quantum thing is going to come out, or this company in particular is going to drop some news, and this shit is going to rip to like 50 cents, you know, so get the 10 bagger when it's cheap. Okay, so this was another one that was down yesterday. This shit has just been getting dumped the fuck out of. I don't know who is just hating on this company, but this has been falling from 60 cents down to 37 right now for the warrants. PDYN. Industrial machines and all that. So many annoying windows here. This one, Life Zone Metal. So I'm assuming this is some kind of company similar to the TMC, but to be honest, I haven't looked into it that much. It's been on a pretty decent run. Dropped 17%, so yeah, this green bar is not today. It's this little sliver here. You can't even really see it. Yeah, it's kind of especially cheap today compared to what it's been at all week, so maybe you might want to add up on that. And here's another honorable mention, right? This was honorable mention yesterday when it closed at, and just more red for Ava. Sadly, these warrants, you know, still, you know, I'm putting money on it that it's getting back up to here at 120 soon. If not the next couple months, by the end of the year. But possibly even by earnings, right? Or even a run up before earnings, who knows. But also, got limit orders going down to 40, 30, 20. I would love to get some more of these at 20 cents. So, I'm in it, but I'm gonna be patient. Alright, let's look at the things that had the most volume today. This is a new one that's on my radar now. Fusion Fuel. It's only at 4 cents. And again, it jumped from like 1.5 cents today, so this thing could be some bullshit, but it had 5 million warrants traded today, so that's pretty lot. LIDR, again, ripped from 25 cents to 40. Nice gains on that one. ARQQ, tons of volume. Not sure who was dumping these, but I feel like that could be a good discount. Bank Mobile, Hover, Valens, Faraday Futures, electric cars, Joby Aviation, up there like that one. Big Bear AI, just bleeding out the past couple days, man. That's one of my core warrant holdings though, Big Bear. Got some Stardust Power today. This thing's under 10 cents. Nice bottom feeder. Lanza, you know, dropped after we saw it yesterday. Solid Power, some more energy play. Dynamics, still getting lots of trading going on, hovering around this $2 mark that it ripped up to the other day. Then we got the metals company. This one's always up there in volume. Innoviz, another LIDR type of company. Rigetti, Quantum, Archer, .ai, kind of AI stuff. Roadzen, this Chinese car insurance. D-Wave's always popping up. That's a good one. I mean, the warrants are $16, but yeah, I kind of like that one. Perfect Corp. Forget what they did. SaaS company in the business of developing makeup virtual try-on solutions. Really, dude? I'm buying dumb shit like this. Hey, I mean, if it's got the volume and it's dirt cheap, might be worth just throwing a few bucks in, gambling. And then if it snowballs, build it up from there. But worst case, you don't lose a lot on something stupid like that. Nauticus Robots is a cool one. Amprius Tech. Soundhound. Some AI plays. Nucleus is this cool tech company in Jersey City. Alright. We're getting down there, so this is under 100k, so I think that's all in the volumes today. I want to talk about this spreadsheet again. So I was thinking about this, and I think I'm calculating this wrong with the conversion ratio. I need to divide the stock price by this number and the strike price by this number, and I need to divide the end option price by this number to get the true price of each warrant, right? The theoretical Black-Scholes value. And I'm not even really going to go over this now because I'm not confident that the numbers are all right all yet, but I'm going to work on this weekend, and hopefully I'll have something pretty nice to show y'all. So that's all I got for now. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. Good luck in the markets. See you on Monday.